let's see how our lineup looks with everyone we have right now. So again, let's go over what we did here. We brought in Foligno, we brought in Ben Hutton, and we brought in Nemesnikov, right? So we're gonna bring Nemesnikov in for Lomberg here, right? Okay. So, and now we gotta rearrange things. So let's switch these two. Nemesnikov can play center. We can bring him up to the second line. Can we rearrange to get better chemistry with any of these? Seems like this is the best arrangement for the offense, which is fine. It's not bad. Who do we have scratched? Although, well, if Foligno and Dadonov don't make a difference, who fits the fourth line better, Foligno or... Okay, Foligno fits the fourth line pretty well. Dadonov does not. Okay, so we'll leave this as is. And who do we have scratched? Kachuk, Kovacevic, and Lomberg, right? Okay. Now, we have some key injured players, too. We're going to get back into the lineup, and our offense will be even better once they get back into the lineup. All right, so I'm not worried about that. Now, our defense is looking pretty fantastic right now. As good as it can be, chemistry-wise. Can we rearrange this at all? Okay, I like Hamonic on the top pair better. He has a higher overall. Okay. Can we rearrange any more? Okay, I'd rather have that. Okay. Alright, our defense looks good. Okay. I'm excited about these moves that we made. I'm very excited about these moves that we just made. I think we're in better shape than we were before. Yeah. I'm feeling good about this. I don't know if we're going to turn things around completely and get to the playoffs, but I think we did our best in terms of acquiring new talent to give it a shot. Can Foligno be moved up into either of those two top lines and make things any better? No. Okay. So let's leave that as is. All right. So our two new acquisitions, Nemesnikov is in the lineup. He's on our second line. How is he on faceoffs? 71 on faceoffs. Jones 65. Nemesnikov 71, Kessel 65. All right, so Nemesnikov's the best face-off option there. All right, so yeah, I mean this is, I think this is the lineup. This is the lineup for the rest of the season. Picard is settling in. Thompson is good. I think we can turn it around. I think we can get back to our winning ways now. I think we can turn this around. Let's save. And just to review the moves that we made. So, to review, we sent Nikita Zadorov to the Minnesota Wild for left winger Marcus Foligno. We sent left winger Jimmy Vesey and a 2024 fourth round pick to Vegas to acquire defenseman Ben Hutton. And we sent defenseman Brad Hunt and a 2025 fourth round pick to the Florida Panthers in exchange for left winger Vladislav Nemesnikov. I like all of these trades. They were efficient trades for us in terms of the Billy Beane philosophy. I think they improved our team in terms of chemistry, fulfilling needs, fulfilling production needs. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this team right now. Now, the other thing I want to look at, I want to look at the contracts for the guys that we just acquired. See if any of them want extensions. So let's see. Foligno does not want an extension. If we did offer him an extension, how much would he want? He'd want 2.725, which is less than he makes right now. So that's interesting. Then we just brought in Ben Hutton. Ben Hutton does want an extension. He's making 0.85 right now. If we offered him an extension, he'd want 1.6. If we think about who he's replacing Zadorov, right? And I do not think Zadorov would have been okay with a $1.6 million contract. Although maybe he would have, I don't know. But I just feel like Hutton's better for us. And we brought in Nemesnikov. Nemesnikov wants an extension. He's making $0.975 million right now. If we offered him a deal, he'd want 1.05. Oh my God. This is... Alright, let's sim through a few games, see how these guys do. If they vastly improve the team, I will. They all want pretty low contracts, I would say. So let's. Oh, and I wanted to look at the lines of the teams we just traded guys to also. So, who do we just make trades with? We made trades with. Let's see. We got Nemesnikov from Florida. I think we said... Did we send Brad Hunt over there? Yeah, okay. So Brad Hunt is now in their lineup. So he seemingly fulfilled a need for them. We made a trade with Minnesota. We sent Zadorov over to Minnesota. They apparently fill it. He apparently fills the need for Minnesota. We sent VZ to Vegas, right? VZ's now on their second line. Okay. All right. If that suits them, if that's what they want, that's all good with me. All right, so now let's sim some games. Let's see if this team actually improved. We're 4-5-1 in our last 10. We've played 59 games. Let's sim the next 10. So that would be, if we sim the next 10 games, that would take us past the trade deadline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It would take us into like the third week of March. All right. Well, let's start simming. Let's see what happens. Let's even get to the trade deadline and see what happens. All right. Now, really quick, I just want to check my lines and make sure there's no one scratched that I would actually want in the lineup right now, because that was a problem. That was a big problem for a little bit. Yeah, I'm fine with all these guys being scratched. Okay. All right. Very good. All right. If we can win 3 of our next 5 games, I'll be happy. I'm not expecting everything to turn around right away, but an improvement over the next 5 or 10 games would be awesome. So we're playing the Islanders on Long Island. Middlestat has returned to the lineup. He will now begin to count against your roster. So we need to... Okay, so we need to send somebody down. And that somebody is Kachuk. Okay. He's scratched, so that's fine. Okay. Kachuk is down in the AHL. Alright. Let's probably get him back into the lineup for them. And once Middlestat's fully healed, we can bring him in for Foodie, which is good news. Alright, how we do against the Islanders? We beat the Islanders 2-0. Okay, good sign already. Alright, now let's get to the day against Edmonton. I'm imagining Middlestat will be healed by then. Nino Niederreiter has taken over as our points leader. Lizotte has returned to the lineup. Okay, this is great. We're getting players back. We made helpful moves. This is it. We're turning it around. We are turning it around. Alright, so Lomberg, thank you for everything, but you're going down to the AHL. Oh, I need to send 2 guys down. Okay, Lomberg and Kovacevic. Okay, and now I need to edit my lines. Damn, everyone's sad that Lomberg left. Okay, Grizzlick's back. Okay, let's chill out for a second. Let's get Middlestat back in the lineup for Foodie, right? I'm not putting anyone back in the lineup until they're fully healed. I cannot deal with more injuries. I can't do it. All right. So middle stats back in. Middle stats back in. Move him up. Move him up more. Cool. Okay. Perfect. Is anyone ready to be plugged back in now? Grizzlick and Lazat, are they totally healed up yet? Because if they are, we can maybe put them back in the lineup. Although at this point, let's leave Lazat out. But defense, let's bring in Grizzlick for Aho. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yes. Okay. Ooh, identical records. We gotta beat Edmonton. Gotta beat Edmonton here. Please. Come on, boys. Let's keep it going. 3-1 loss to Edmonton. Okay. Coach Caden Pecker has a new conversation concern. I'm concerned about our lack of scoring. Well, where was this concern earlier in the year? I believe that after 61 games, we have a serious lack of goal production, and we need to address this ASAP. You know what? We just made a bunch of moves. I don't know that we could necessarily go out and acquire a goal scorer. I actually don't see our lack of scoring as our top issue. Although maybe in the last stretch. I'm going to say we need more time. Because we just made a bunch of moves. If we get back to winning ways, I think we'll be okay. Alright, so Pecker is skeptical. And Pecker's skeptical. I don't blame him. Alright, the trade deadline is looming. Alright, let's see. Alright, now, this is a crucial game against the Vegas Golden Knights. Because we're still competing for a playoff spot, right? Believe it or not, we're still competing for a playoff spot. We now have games in hand against other teams. This would be a big win against a division rival in Vegas. And if we win this, it would pull us within 3 points of the last wildcard spot, which is still totally up for grabs. Like, if we put a good 10-game stretch together, we can get back in it. I'm not giving up on playoffs yet. I am not giving up on playoffs yet. So, let's see Logan Thompson get a win if he plays. Let's see Logan Thompson get a win against his former team. The Oakland Athletics hosting the Vegas Golden Knights, who are already up 1-0 on them. 2 minutes into the period. Come on, Oakland. And now we're down 2-0. Got a power play. We don't convert. Alright. Great. Down 2-0. Okay. Come on, boys. Let's get one. Power play? Yeah! Jonathan Taves on the power play. Here we go. We're back in it. We're back in it. Come on. Let's tie it up, boys. Come on. Let's tie it up. Come on. Yeah! Phil Kessel ties it up. Here we go. Okay, end of 2. We're all tied up at 2. Come on. Let's bring this one home, boys. Come on. Crucial 2 points here. Power play. Kessel on the power play. It's 3-2 Oakland. Oh, Barbashev ties it up. Come on, boys. We're at home. Let's get this win. Power play for Vegas. We kill it. Power play for Oakland. Taves on the power play. 4-3 Oakland. Hold the lead, boys. Hold it. Hold it. Hold this lead, please. Oh, a big win. Huge win for Oakland. 4-3 over the Vegas Golden Knights. Oh, wow. Kessel with 2 goals. Taves with 2 goals. Dadonov, Nason, Niederreiter, Brown, Middlestat, Grizzlick with the assists. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, that's amazing. Thompson had a great night. 42 saves on 45 shots. I'll take it against his former team. That's amazing. Whew. Oh my god. Big win. Big win against Vegas there. We needed that win. Absolutely needed that win. All right. We're still in it. We're still in it. Let's sim this game. against Arizona. Come on, we need a win against Arizona here. Let's send. I'm in the mood for some full sends. Let's raise the stakes. Let's increase the tension. Let's watch the boys do some work. Going to Arizona, going to Mullet Arena. Come on, boys. Let's bring another one home. Come on. Let's make it happen. Big win needed here. Big 2 points. Come on. All right, here we go. We killed a power play. We have a power play. Arizona has a power play. Killed it. We are getting outshot badly here. Doesn't necessarily mean anything. Okay. Got through the first period. 0-0. What happens now? Power play for Oakland. We don't convert. All right, we're getting more shots this period. That's good. Power play. Boyd on a short-handed goal. No. Oh. What happened? Oh. Come on, boys. Let's tie it up. Yeah, Joseph. Here we go. Early goal to tie it up. Come on. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Power play? No. We're now out shooting Arizona. Come on, boys. Get one through. Get one through. Boy. Oh, power play. Oh, no. Wait. It said we had a power play, and Arizona scored a power play goal. What happened? Oh, with 1:44 to go. Man, we really aren't scoring goals, actually. Caden Pecker was right. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, no. Who's that? Oh, that's Pierre-Olivier Joseph. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, bring Aho back in. Joseph is hurt, apparently. All right, let's do that. Oh. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. All right. Oh, that's brutal. All right, well, we just took care of that. Who has a better shooting percentage, Nemesnikov or Lazat? Because if we need goal scoring, maybe that's something we need to look at. Is one of them like significantly better at goal scoring than the other? No, not roster moves. Although I guess we could check here. So left wingers. All right. Well, Nemesnikov. Let's see his stats. Nemesnikov has not taken a. Oh, he's taken four. He's taken 4 shots. Has not scored a goal. So really, he's 7 for 53. Whereas Lazat is 8 for 84. So Nemesnikov does. Well, but Lazat takes more shots. So let's actually get Lazat into the lineup. Let's bring Lazat in for Nemesnikov. And maybe do we think about acquiring a goal scorer who we could get for cheap? And who else would we maybe want to send away? All right. If we can get somebody who has scored like 25 goals, somewhere between 20 and 25 goals this season, right? Because we only have one player who scored more than 20 goals. So if we can get somebody who has scored somewhere between 20 and 27 goals this year for cheap, figure out a way to acquire them, get them into our lineup. Maybe that's what we need. Maybe that's what we need here. All right, let's look at. Let's look at stats. Let's look at league leaders. So sort by goals. All right, Stamkos is leading the league with 46 goals. All right, so who can we reasonably get here? Ricard Raquel, how much? Ricard Raquel, how much is he making? 4.83. There's got to be like someone sort of like cheap and unexpected who's scoring a lot of goals. How much does Besser make? He's got to be making 6.65, yeah. How much is Skinner making? 9 mil a year. Bedard, nope. How much is Seth Jarvis making? Seth Jarvis is only making 0.775? Oh my god. Whoa. Okay, maybe we go for Seth Jarvis? Wait, does he fit our lineup at all? He fits our first line. You know what? We can make it work. Alright, so Carolina. Jarvis. So right wing and a center. He's got 24 goals. He's only making 0.775 mil a year. I mean, he's probably an RFA at the end of this contract. Yeah, okay. So we'd have to deal with that. I seriously doubt Carolina would trade him anyway. How much is Pacioretty making? 4.275. Pavelski, no. DeBrincat, no. Oliver Bjorkstrand, how much are you making? 5.4, no. Brandon Hagel, no. Jacob Verana, how much is Verana making? 2.545, no. Here's Thompson, Jonathan Taves, that's our guy. Landeskog, Horvat, no. Zegers, no. Kopitar, no. Studnicka. He's making 0.775. He fits all our forward lines. That's a possibility, okay. 22 goals. He's making 0.775. I'm still not giving up on the playoffs. I think we can make the playoffs. I really do. Mikko Rantanen, Dylan Cousins, Taylor Hall, Cole Caulfield, Chandler Stevenson. No. Marchessault, no. Couturier, no. Christian Dvorak. No. Teravainen, no. Barabanov, how much are you making? 2.5. Kreider, no. O'Reilly, no. Raymond, no. Kachuk, no. Oshie. How much is Oshie making? 5.75. Boone Jenner? No. Anton Lundell. 0.925. Ooh. Fits our second line. Josh Anderson? No. John Tavares? Nope. No, thank you. Drake Batherson? No. Shifley? No. Perron might be available for cheap. No. Sam Bennett? No. Nugent Hopkins? You're probably making a lot. Yeah. Taylor Radish on Chicago? Ooh. He fits our first line. Yeah. Maybe. I like Studnicka. How much is Radish making? 0.775. Eriksson Ek, Matt Kachuk, Boldy. Alright. So, can we... Alright, so we have a few options we can go for here at the trade deadline. going to get into the trade deadline. And then I think I'm going to call it on this episode, because we've done a lot in this episode. We've traded, we've simmed. Now we have a few targets for scoring, right? So I think we go for Studnicka first. He seemed like the best fit for our lineup because he fits all of our lines. Update trade status. I mean, we're trying to buy, but we're not going for broke, right? So I'd say we're a conservative buyer because we still have the playoffs in mind. Let's enter the trade deadline. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm not even going to look at these guys who are available because we're not interested in any of those guys. They're too much for us. But I'll tell you who's not too much for us is Studnicka. Can we find a trade for Studnicka? No trades found. Okay. Well, that's not good. Let's try Radish on Chicago. Can we get anything for Taylor Radish? The Bruins trade Lascelles and Zakaj for Shattenkirk. Interesting. I think Shattenkirk played for Boston previously, so he's going back to Boston, if I'm correct there. Radish, can we find a trade for Radish? No trades found. Okay. And I really doubt they're going to want to give us Jarvis. Yeah, no. There's nothing we have that they'd want for Jarvis. Oh, God. Let's see. Nope. All right, so we got to do this the hard way. Oh, Chicago, what'd they do? They trade Dumba, Mrazek, and Blackwell for Shin and Abramov. Okay. So, all right, let's try to get Studnicka. You know, even if we have to trade a draft, I'm still convinced we can make the playoffs this year. Now, is it worth making the playoffs? I don't know, but the owner wants us to make the playoffs, so we gotta try. Let's get Studnicka. Right. All right, Florida. Florida trades Bobrovsky, a 5th rounder, and a 6th rounder to the San Jose Sharks for Bravnov and Shannon. Sergei Bobrovsky's on the Sharks now. That means Bobrovsky's in our division. That is not good. All right. GAA leaders. Is Thompson part of that? Logan Thompson leads the league in GAA. I didn't know that. That's amazing. All right. Studnicka. Now, who would Vancouver want? Who would Vancouver want? Skaters matching the block. All right. Who? If we're getting a center to plug right into our lineup, we might have to give up a center who's in our lineup. Now, Middlestat has 45 points in 58 games. Dowd only has 25 points. Foodie has 8. Clark has 7. Eason. Okay. We can put a package together here. We can put Dowd in there. Right? But we need, again, Studnicka, 33 points on the year. He fits all of our forward lines. Has a year left on his contract. 22 goals and 11 assists. The Islanders make a trade to the Kings for... Okay, none of that applies to us. All right. Now, I don't think they're going to take this trade 1-for-1. There's no way. So we gotta throw something in here. Can we throw a prospect in here? Can we throw... Do they want any of our goalies? Zykov. I'm not giving up Zykov. Kevin Bigger. Medium bottom 6. He was our 3rd round pick. Vorobiev was our 4th round pick. They're both bottom 6s, but Baker's a medium, Vorobyev's. We're giving up a center, so maybe we send a right wing, because I don't want to lose another player who can play center. Right? So if we add Vorobyev, would they take this? Trade rejected. Okay, so they need more from us. All right, let's keep Vorobyev in there, and maybe kick in a draft pick too. Because again, this deal helps us, right? If we kick in next year's 3rd round pick, and maybe get like a 7th from them in return. A 7th next year in return. Does that make this work? No. Okay. If we take out the draft pick, does that make it work? No. Alright, forget Vorobyev. Let's do... our 3rd and our 2026 4th. Does this work? We're saving salary to resign our pending free agents, and we're not comfortable taking on extra salary at the moment as a result. Well, what if I just give you draft picks then? What if I give you... Oakland would have more than 45 skaters in the org. Alright, well, what if I give you... What if I give you Vorobyev, who's not even signed yet? What if I give you Vorobyev and Isamont, and our 3rd and our 4th, and you throw in your 7th round pick next year? Does this work? Trade rejected. Totally unwilling to part ways with what you've requested from us. What if we take this out? They took it! They took it! We got Studnicka. Whoa. Okay. All right. I think I got a little crazy there with that trade, though. Wait, what did I just give up? What did I just give up? Okay, I just sent a prospect, 2 picks, and Michael Isamont to Vancouver for Jack Studnicka. I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. I am 100% fine with that. Now, what I still want to try and do is... I still want to get rid of Lomberg for... Can we... What if we trade Lomberg and Sandstrom? Because what I also want... Alright, can we trade... Is there any team that wants Lomberg and Sandstrom? Lomberg, at the NHL level, had 14 points in 56 games played. Sandstrom had a .897 save percentage, but he's an AHL starter or backup. Okay, is there any team that wants both or one of these players? Dallas, but they're over the cap. Edmonton, they're over the cap. New Jersey, they're over the cap. Washington. Okay. Okay. Let's get... I want a draft pick and... frankly, an AHL goalie who is posting better... God, even his AHL stats are bad. An AHL goalie who's posting better than a 900 save percentage. I think we can... I think we can make that happen. All right, so let's look at their goalies, right? These are the goalies in their system. They only have 3 goalies. Okay. Why do they only have 3 goalies? They can't only have 3 goalies. Unless they're in the middle of making trades. But they can't only have 3 goalies. And Lindgren's making less than Sandstrom. How many years does Lindgren have left on this deal? 2 years left. Okay, so we'd have him sign for another year. Sandstrom's gone at the end of this year. So, and if Washington throws in a draft pick, like a 7th rounder this year, does this work? What if we take out draft pick? Although I wanted a draft pick. The draft pick's the whole reason I'm trying to make this trade. So, what if we forget about the goalies and just go Lomberg for not a 7th? If we go Lomberg for a 6th. Beautiful. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Arvidsson for a 2nd rounder next year. Let's look at those. I don't like Arvidsson's salary. I don't like his salary. He's got 45 points. Wow, he fits our lineup really well, though. Making 4.25. He'd be a rental for us. Whoa. Another trade offer. These are high draft picks. No. I don't want to... No, I don't want to give up these high draft picks right now. Because we have to build our... our system. What's the word I'm looking for? We have to build our pipeline. There's a word I'm looking for that I can't find right now. But we have to build it. Oh, another incoming trade offer. Our 2nd and 3rd... No, I'm not taking Zadorov back. No way. No way. All right. I feel good with the moves we initiated. I like that we got Studnicka. I'm happy with that. So what did we do today? We got a draft pick back for Lomberg. I'm happy with that. I think I'm now wondering if we overpaid for Studnicka. But I don't know. To me, it's a trade we had to make if we were serious about making the playoffs this year. Wait, so Varlamov, a 4th and a 7th, all went to Ottawa, and Chicago got a 2nd round pick? I still can't believe that San Jose trade for Bobrovsky. That's wild. That is wild. All right, so we got Studnicka. We unloaded Vorobiev, Isamont. We had to give up a couple of draft picks, but we finally got 1 draft pick back because we sent Lomberg to Washington. So that's fine. I'm happy to unload Lomberg. Now, what I think I want to do is take a look at our lines. Okay. All right, we gotta edit our lines on both teams. All right, so Studnicka, who's scratched on this team? Why is Jones scratched? What happened here? Okay, so it looks like the head coach took some liberties with this lineup that I'm not happy with. Somewhere in that process. All right, so typically it's Taves, Joseph, and Niederreiter up top. Foligno, Dadonov. I think Dadonov's usually in our second line. Let's bring Jones back in. Now, Studnicka fits our third and fourth lines very well. So let's put Studnicka on our third line. Dadonov, it's the first and second lines. Does Jones fit our second line? Ooh. Wait a second. Okay, Jones on the second line. We put Joseph on the fourth line. Who fits the fourth line better, Joseph or Dadonov? Joseph was like 60%. Dadonov's nothing. All right, so who fits the first line better? That's the real question. Dadonov's at like a 90. So Dadonov actually fits the first line better. His overall is higher. All right. Not that I necessarily want Joseph on the fourth line. All right, let's play with this for a little bit. All right. And what happened with our defense here? Who's scratched defensively? Joseph's injured, that's why. Okay. All right, so typically, it's Grzelcyk, Hamonic, Hutton's on the third line. I think Gio's on the third line with... Okay, let's keep that as it is. Okay. All right. So that's our NHL lines. All right, y'all, that's going to do it for this episode of your NHL 24 Oakland Athletics expansion franchise with General Manager Billy Beane, who's trying to turn this team around while spending not a lot of money, trying to keep things efficient here. And I hope I've been keeping this series good for y'all, those of you who are still watching. I really appreciate the time. Please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the team. Let me know if you think we're going to be able to turn things around for the rest of this season. And I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, everyone.